What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the ICC Men's T20 World Cup halfway review mid-tournament. We're pretty much a little bit over mid-tournament, but you know, we did the early stage review quite early. A lot of people, you know, really enjoyed when I did the early stage review and I just kind of reviewed everything that had happened up to that point. And a lot of people did DM me and say, you know, you should do more sit-down videos where you just talk about cricket. You know, I actually had a few DMs, which I thought was quite nice, of people saying that I'm actually really smart with cricket, which people are finally taking notice. I thought, you know, but it's okay. Don't worry, guys, it's okay. You know, you can just laugh at me instead. I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest, but hey, we're here with the midway review. Let's jump into it. Again, we're just going to do what we did last time, go through all the stats, the table, the remaining games, and just kind of discuss on what teams I think will qualify, who won't, what are the shocks, what should we expect, essentially. As I'm recording, we had a few matches that happened. So England obviously smashed Sri Lanka. Bangladesh got bowled out for 84. Pretty embarrassing stuff. South Africa looking quite good. Who would have thought that South Africa, without Imran Tahir, Faf du Plessis, and even Quinton de Kock for one game, would be any sort of threat? Here they are. They might even beat Australia out of making it to the semi-finals, which is a little bit scary, to be honest. Pakistan, Namibia. Pakistan are now, what, 4-0? 4-0. They are, them and England are by far the form teams of the competition. Yeah, obviously comfortable win. You're playing against fucking Namibia, with all due respect. You want to win that. So now let's jump onto the table now. It is something that we have to talk about. Obviously, everyone knows the story with India. Look, I'm not going to harp on it too much more, because everyone knows what has to happen for India to make it through, to be honest. It's not looking great, if I'm going to be real. It's not looking great for India. Again, mathematically can still make it. They need to win all three of their next games. They then need New Zealand to drop one of their. It's quite difficult, but if you're an Indian, you are a Scotland fan today. You're an Indian fan against Afghanistan, obviously. You're a Namibia to beat New Zealand. You need that to happen. And you also need Afghanistan to try and beat New Zealand, which I think, you know, New Zealand will be comfortable favourites in all three of those. Afghanistan, they've already had 2 wins, haven't they? Yeah, so that makes it even harder. So Afghanistan, you just have to win that. You'll go level with Afghanistan, let's say, and then you just need to rely that Afghanistan, you know, lose to you need them to kind of win that, don't you? So it's going to get really, really tricky come to the end here for India. It's the biggest talking point, so I do want to dedicate, you know, most of this video to talking about India, but let's talk about the good and the bad so far. England are the good. To me, they're the bad, but they're playing bloody great. And, you know, someone that I doubted a lot, Tymel Mills, is actually playing quite well and has been one of the best players in the tournament, one of the best depth bowlers. Sorry, guys, bit of water. Has been one of the best depth bowlers in the comp so far. So, you know what? I'm always down to get proved wrong. So credit to him. He's bowling pretty good at the moment. Australian, you just have a look at the table. England's obviously qualified, but South Africa, who do they play and who does Australia play? Okay, so Australia versus the Windies. Wait, hold on, that's a bit later. So we play Bangladesh tomorrow at 9 p.m. Okay, we got to win that. Windies play Sri Lanka. Oh, no, that doesn't matter. New Zealand, Namibia. We spoke about that. We spoke about that. And then we need to beat West Indies. That is going to be a big game. We have to win that. England versus South Africa. You would imagine that South Africa lose. But then again, England hate Australia. So it would not surprise me in the slightest bit if England tanked that game, lost it on purpose, just so South Africa can kind of make it in front of Australia. That is something England would do. And if I get that right, they probably will. So, wait, so South Africa beat Bangladesh. So how many games have they played? 4. They played 1 more game. So let's say that South Africa, how many games do they have left? They have 1 game left. So let's say South Africa win against England somehow. Australia needs to win our 2 last games and get our net run rate. Wait, they go to 8, we'll go to 6-4. Yeah, so we need to get our net run rate huge. Fuck, it's not looking great. I mean, we need to smash the Windies, or we need to smash Bangladesh, which, again, Bangladesh haven't won a goddamn match for the whole tournament. So if there's anyone we want to get our net run rate up against, it's got to be Bangladesh, or even the Windies, who have looked bang ordinary this tournament. Afghanistan's been a real surprise. I mean, again, their 2 wins haven't come against, the greatest of opposition. But if you told me earlier that, they'd go on and win a few games, I would have said, you know what? I'm happy for them. Let's go. Where are they at? So, Super 12. Who have they beaten again? Afghanistan beat Scotland, obviously. And didn't they beat... where is it? So, they lost to the Windies. Oh, no. Sorry. Afghanistan, yeah. And then they beat Namibia. So, 2 wins against, decent competition. I mean, let's not call them great victories, but their real test of character is going to come. And wouldn't it be an incredible story if Afghanistan made the finals over India? Imagine if Afghanistan come out, and beat India, or, let's say lose to India, but they come out and then they beat New Zealand. I mean, that would be a huge game. But yeah, let's jump into the stats. Okay, here we go. Joe's Butler, after 4 games, 214 runs. He's averaging 214. The bloke hasn't bloody gone out yet. He's having a tournament of his life. Mohammad Rizwan, 199 runs from an average of pretty much 100 as well. He's been incredible. Babar Azam, been incredible as well. 4 games, average of 66, 198 runs. David Wees for Namibia. Now, obviously, David Wees has played 2 more games than the rest of these boys, because I think they're counting the pre-qualifiers, and then Nasanka has played like 7 games, so no one really gives a shit about that. The wickets, Hasaranga, again, has played more games, but 14 wickets, he's been great. Shakib Al Hassan, 11. Josh Davey, I don't know who you are. Anrik Nokia, 8 wickets, he's been great. Jan Frink, I don't know. Kamara, yeah. Mahedi Hassan, been great. 8 wickets. And Sasanka. Fiz Rahman's been great as well, but... Hey, I mean, that's kind of going to cap it off. We've gone through all the matches. All right, that is going to cap it off. I think I've said that about 10 times already. I got sidetracked and forgot I was still recording. I was reading all these news articles about Australia, and I was like, oh boy, does not sound great. Just some... I don't even know. Australian T20 cricket is just horrible at the moment. So we just need to win both games. Make sure South Africa drops 1. Get our net run rate up to make it. It's going to be an absolute tussle in a semi-final against England to make it final, though. They are looking strong at the moment. But hey, that is officially going to cap it off again. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.